Hello and welcome to this new section and the first lecture of that on advanced analytics in this course, AI and operations management. So the purpose of this section is to give you an in-depth view of how to use artificial intelligence for advanced analytics. And we will begin this section by defining what is advanced analytics. So advanced analytic, analyzes what amount of data through AI to provide actionable insights on efficiency, cost cutting, and quality improvement. And it is the ways to make data-driven decision making. So let's take a look at that. So what is advanced analytic? In a little more detail. So advanced analytics refers to a set of sophisticated tools and techniques, you know, to discover deeper insights, make more accurate predictions, and generate recommendations from data beyond the traditional reporting and descriptive analytics. So it goes steps ahead of the descriptive analytics. So it basically says, let's analyze what is happening, right? So that is advanced analytics. Going beyond what's happening analysis in form of advanced analytics is the thing that we're talking about. So what does advanced analytics include? Let's take a look at things that falls under advanced analytics. So what are the things that are included in advanced analytics? Any thoughts? See, first is predictive analytics. Surprise, no surprise. Now, predictive analytics uses statistical models and machine learning to forecast future outcomes, right? And the examples of this are like predicting equipment failures, right? Customer and sales trends. So anything that you can predict and you have data of historical data and some parameters or features that you can find out, you can predict the future outcomes based on using statistical models and machine learning. The second one is prescriptive analytics that goes even one step beyond predictive analytics, where you recommend actions based on predictive outcomes and optimization techniques. So you're building one more sophistication to the predictive outcomes, saying, okay, this is likely to happen. Now, what can I optimize and how? Now, examples of this are like suggesting the best delivery, right? And workforce allocation. What kind of force allocation strategy should you follow? Is a good example of prescriptive analytics. The third is diagnostic analytics. This actually comes immediately after descriptive, where you identify the causes behind the past outcomes using deep stat analysis, and you determine the relationship between the patterns that lead to anomalies, right? And some examples of this are like if your production, fell down from April, June quarter to July, August, and October, December, and if you want to know why did the production down in last two quarters, you will be using diagnostic analytics in advanced analytics methods. Then there is text analytics and NLP, right? Now, text analysis in analyzes unstructured data like emails, reviews, social media, and some examples of this would be sentiment analysis on customer feedback. Your customers' feedback, and you use that, and they give it in the form of a text, right? So how to convert that into a summary of analysis using sentiment analysis is what text analysis and NLP does. Then there is big data analytics. We all have heard about big data analytics. Now, which basically works with massive data sets. Massive is the word. Using distributed computing like Spark or Hadoop. And a good example of this would be, analyzing billions of sensor readings, billions from IoT devices. So when you want to analyze billions of kind of data from an IoT device, anything similar, you could be using big data analytics. Right. And then there is an AI, which basically automates pattern recognition, right? And learning from data. So that's machine learning and AI and part of advanced analytics. And an example of that would be an AI that dynamically adjusts the inventory levels based on demand trends. So there are certain demand trends, demand pattern that is happening, and artificial intelligence and machine learning helps you find the best pattern. It automates the pattern. So while you would have got some idea, let us quickly take a look at how is advanced analytics from basic analytics. So first, the basic analytics is about descriptive analytics, which the focus is on what happened. An example is a sales report from Q1 versus the advanced analytics about things like why it happened, that's diagnostic analytics, what will happen, and what to do about it. So, predictive and prescriptive analytics, where you are predicting next quarter, key drivers, and recommending pricing strategies. So, that's how the basic analytics is ex- uh, exceeded in scope and work by advanced analytics. Now, let's take a look at few use cases in operations management of advanced analytics. So, in maintenance, you could be predicting equipment failure using sensor data. In supply chain, you could be optimizing inventory with demand forecasting. In manufacturing, you could be detecting production bottlenecks and recommend fixes. In workforce planning, you could be forecasting staffing needs and creating optimal rosters. And in customer service, you could be analyzing complaints to improve service delivery. What are the tools and technologies that one can use in advanced analytics? So there are platforms, right? Platforms like Python, R, SAS, Azure, ML, Google BigQuery, and AWS, SageMaker. Then there are libraries of programs like scikit-learn, TensorFlow, XGBoost, and Prophet. And then there is visualization tools like Power BI, Tableau, and Looker. And then there are databases like SQL, NoSQL, Snowflake, and Databricks. So those are the variety of tools and technologies for advanced analytics. So what do we do next? So we will, having looked at and defined what is advanced analytics, we will look at how to implement advanced analytics for operational excellence from next lecture onwards. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on advanced analytics. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your questions and do PDF file to take a look at anything that you need to.